You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio.
And not to be underestimated.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Fed by dark wizards,
Revelio. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! Oh, that's done something. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist.
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armour, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me...
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Levioso!
I should come back to this another time. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
I guess I'm gonna Google this.
Might some kind soul...
Revelio.
Only a new student was to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Excuse me, Professor. Could you remind me what my assignments were about?
Professors Weasley and Fig ask that I teach you the disarming charm, Expelliarmus. Once you complete the assignments I've given, we can begin your instruction.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio. Revelio. Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Oh, the anticipation.
Hello?
Clever.
Potato! Incendio.
Confringo!
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
What have you done?
Accio. Incendio.
Careful not to get bit.
Incendio. Yes. Accio.
No, what?
Potato. Levioso. Accio.
I was confused. We figured it out together, everybody. forgot how to face up. But I ain't been living them words. More days drunk off my ass than I have in church.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep
Incendio.
practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Having church.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Is that...
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
What's happening?
Ranrock won't be...
No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're...
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has left. I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Accio! Expelliarmus! Another puzzle. If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Protego! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Levioso! Accio! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! 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 Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Stupefy. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus with so many brutes. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Back.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Dumbledore? No, I'm kidding.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Face orange biting nails.
Let me come all the way in this motherfucking cave just to tell me I gotta leave and come back. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a fucking bitch? I just want to get my broom. Boom? I just want my boom.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Right, why didn't they just use magic?
Facts, dude.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Nerd.
Revelio.
No.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing
About
objects or
fucking
adversaries
time,
away.
bro. About
Complete the
fucking
required
time.
tasks and meet me in my classroom.
So tired of having to run all over this bitch. This is another stupid part about the game. Like, there's so many different loading screens. Finally get to go to flying class.
Emoji dorky face with buck teeth tape on glasses smiling.
Fuck.
Lol, I like flying.
It's fucking long ass shit.
I am surprised it is taking this long.
Facts.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention,
I've literally
please.
been playing for like
Sorry,
4
Madam
some hours
Kagawa.
just to get here.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick
Asian flying
safely.
teacher?
As
They
broom
can
flight
barely
is,
drive,
first
much
and
less
foremost,
fly.
a means
Nah,
of
I'm joking.
transportation. This, I fear, some
Aren't
of
they
you have
notorious for like
forgotten.
crashing their planes into shit?
Diving,
I'm
rolling,
joking.
and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players,
Soon
like the
I
Toyohashi Tengu.
understand if you just are
Not a fan, I
playing
take it?
Hogwarts.
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and
1
clearly,
in the
then
morning?
kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn. Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Gonna hit me in my fucking head.
Up. One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense.
Oh,
A
yeah,
gust of
I
wind will
took
throw
a
you right
big
off.
nap. Are you getting off?
I'm just playing until I can't, you know.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This
care.
is brilliant.
The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Wish I had my own broom.
Broom? How do you, like, go faster? Fuck.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Oh, okay.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is not as easy as you want it to be. I gotta change that. 'Cause I don't like that. Who the fuck was I? I remember seeing it earlier. Triggered. Did I pass it? Oh, here it is. Can you tell me this? Okay. This is weird and I don't like it.
Ah, the old
Not as I
boathouse.
get used to it.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Not very sharp on the turning. You think it would be, huh? Nope. Oh shit.
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Fuck. Fuck.
Blue.
I wish I wouldn't stare. Hello?
Blue.
I don't like how it doesn't just turn my screen when I turn. It's just weird. Like, I'll end up looking at myself. I don't know why I'm fucking up now. I can't get him to do what I want him to. Fucking ass. Like, stop at the joy party. Really, that's weird. It shouldn't be this. Alright, I gotta figure out the controls, because this is not what I wanted to do. That? I just don't know if that would fuck it up, and I don't want to do it and fuck it up even worse than what it is. Just go way the fuck out here and start over. You gotta like just you can't just turn one joystick. You gotta turn them both. That shit's weird.
Good.
Never even noticed
I've got this.
Like I feel like it shouldn't be that way, but it is.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, right, faggot bitch. Just don't know why it's like that. This screen really gets on my nerves, bro. I'm not trying to stare behind me, bro. I'm not trying to stare behind me.
Who else is gonna watch your back if you're not watching it, you know? Just kidding.
I swear, like, joining that party fucked me up. I was in the, like, stop. I just don't know why I can't get it back now. I don't know why I can't get it back now.
Have a moment?
I'm just staring behind me. My guy won't fucking just stay in front. It's so aggravating. Bro, this shit is really getting on my nerves. I should have waited. I'm gonna do like that because I just can't.
Made it.
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
Try that time.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself
Hey,
on that
fuck
dusty
you.
school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Wow, okay.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part
That's
hippogriff?
what it is. Right joystick's up and down, left
There's the
joystick's left
famous
and right.
bridge. Think of
They
all
don't
the
just
magic
both
holding
do
it up.
both,
I
or
mean,
whatever.
look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom, then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
How did you get to rest the hardcore?
You go to hardcore, you press square.
I've not forgotten about our library venture.
Yeah, I got it.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I think this is a pre-set setting, though, that I ended up liking.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Well, not quite, but...
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Look at your own game. shooting me?
Bye. I don't know if I just want to play this till I get off, or if I want to play a couple Call of Duty before I get off.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, you're good, man. I want to keep playing that, because I'm just going to be grinding. Unless you get hop on.
Snipers after snipers after snipers. It says always snipers, 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 snipers. God, man, they're like mosquitoes. They never go away. Snipers everywhere. It's like I speak it into existence. Snipers. I'm just gonna start saying snipers.
Maybe that's your cue not to.
God, I was hearing it. I'm like, man, dude.
Yeah.
I literally, I can't put it in words, the emotions I felt when I dropped 33 kills. I looked and I had one of those 3 kills in one match. Oh my god. I don't know how that bugged out like that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You ass. Boom. Boom.
Boom?
Revelio.
Booty cheeks. Okay, now.
Nope, another one.
So the slate reflector is considered like a magnifier?
It shouldn't be, no.
Because I just got unless that was for something else, but I just got the camo for that.
It shouldn't be.
I could have sworn that's what it said. I can back out, right?
Yeah, you should go back out on the chase.
Yeah, that counted. Let's wait.
Revelio.
It says get 10
Levioso.
I didn't think that was count, but okay, I take it. Headshots.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
What?
Revelio. I think I've seen Ominous in
Hello?
potions. Or was it herbology?
Hello?
I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the
What
castle.
happened?
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind,
Really?
and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says,
Okay,
the
best,
wand
though.
chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The
Can you hear
Gaunts
me?
are full
Yeah, I
of
can hear you.
secrets.
Okay.
I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly
Yeah,
never
nice.
seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are
What the hell
direct
do you mean by
descendants
that,
of
though?
Salazar
I say it the
Slytherin,
best.
one of
What
the
does that
4
mean?
founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood satyrs, most of them. Ominous
Them?
cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway,
Bill?
the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
Wait, what?
Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not
Into
an
the thick of
appropriate
it.
spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells.
That's just...
Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly
reload.
dangerous in untrained
The only reason
hands.
he did.
Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo card... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo! That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Bro. You fucking leave.
You there. I can hear you. Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
God.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with ogres.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
What you got going on tomorrow, Liam?
I think not much. I think his dad's just gonna come over to watch the game and
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You better call it.
I don't know exactly how long, but I don't think I think I'll play Call of Duty tomorrow. Get back on the grind tomorrow.
Yeah, I get that.
But I don't know
No
exactly.
point of forcing it.
Two birds, point blank, he's still alive.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
He should have been dead. Okay.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
That hints him. Why does your game look like that? Like what? What does it look like? There's something wrong with your gun. Oh, yeah, remember it's that glitch.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement.
Yeah,
it only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
You want to play together, babe? I'm just playing Rust. Unless you want to play zombies. No zombies? That's what I'm doing.
Revelio.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco. the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Oh. Fucking shit.
Splendid. Now.
It doesn't faze me, but I think I'll let you do.
Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate
us are trying to rest.
Yes, Professor. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Dominic play with you?
An intruder! Stop them!
No.
No,
Because
not
I was in a game.
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Would you want to do like 2 or 3 cutthroats before I got off?
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in
I
here?
don't know if you want to stress yourself out like that.
Well, cutthroat don't really fuck with me too much.
What was that?
Then, sure.
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Alright, I can't do this anymore.
Let me know whatever
I
match
hope
you're
that
in.
house elf can
Almost
find us in
over
there.
outloaded.
Sucks so bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I'll fuck with this tomorrow.
Yikes,
So you get
careful.
on, and whenever you get on, we can grind camos
Oh,
again like
there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Likes to use.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
84 to 139.
Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
A lot of
Just
this shit
close
is
your
like
eyes.
the movies.
Imagine the room precisely
It's like all the
as
movies
you
in a game.
need it. The room will do the rest.
Cause like they're going into the room of requirement, so you can like train and shit without being found. And that's what they did in the movies. Just on here, they're hiding from a goblin. On there, they were hiding from Voldemort. I guess so, but I wouldn't really know because I haven't been
Like in the
just
library?
You've given
Yeah, I
yourself
think so, but I haven't been there
canvas to work
much
with.
because I've just been running around doing all the missions. Like I haven't, the Hufflepuff type
Forward
shit
to
where you
seeing
hang
what
out.
you do with the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've
And
already
it
got the
seems
broom.
the room has
so
provided
I'm
you
all
with a
past all
desk
that.
of description. Excellent.
Veil?
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in
I need
which
to
one is
play
clothed.
way more Fortnite too because it's gonna be over soon.
I know I'm almost done with my pass, I think. Yeah, I'm almost done, I think.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Yeah, the game's almost over.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Our teammates just don't let the timer. I mean, we're winning. 45. We won. We are the champions.
Alright, let me
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions.
It's what all the other guns were for gold.
That's a 3 without.
Yeah, because mine was doing that too. It had no words above it. It just said gold. So I was like, oh, do I just get gold immediately? But no, I had to, like, I just was getting a whole bunch of kills with the gun, and I ended up finishing it.